Hi friends, welcome back to Sun with Samantha. I am Sam and it is day 19 of our Fit and Focus Through the Holidays challenge. Yay! Now today is just a low body stretch to give you a little bit of a respite between yesterday's flow and tomorrow's flow. So be ready for that. But today is just about chilling out and stretching out the lower body. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin in a tabletop position. So let's head there. We're going to do a little bit of cat and cow. So drawing those hands toward you, inhale, bring chest forward, sit bones back. And as you exhale, press that floor away, round the spine. Again, inhale, come forward, sit bones back. Exhale, sit bones tuck under, chin comes to chest. Again, inhale, chest comes forward. Sit bones back to cow. Exhale, round the spine into cat. Come back to a neutral spine. Now we've done this a few times before, but we're going to do a couple of spirals. So we're just moving our body in circles. So we'll do 5 clockwise, 5 counterclockwise. You can interpret that in whichever direction you would like. Let's go ahead and start that. So inhale, start in cow, and then bring the body all the way around in a circle. Do 5 in each direction. You can move with your own breath. So if your breath is faster or slower than mine, that's fine. When you've completed your 5 in each direction, we'll just meet back in a neutral tabletop position. And once you've done 5 one way, go ahead and do 5 the opposite way. Really stretch into it when you're in the sides or when you're in full cat or cow. All right, once you've completed those, again, let's meet back in a neutral spine. I'll give you a moment to catch up if by chance you were a little slower. That's okay. And then we'll do some calf stretches. Extend your left foot back, tuck under the toes, and really stretch through that calf. If you want to move your hands a little bit farther forward to add some pressure, that's helpful. So feel free to do that if you feel the need. As always, listen to your body. I'm not there with you. So make sure you're being present. Breathe here. This one feels so nice. I love the calf stretch. Make sure you're not collapsing, but that you're still keeping your core engaged just a little bit. We're not working super hard today. Like I said, this flow is meant to be something of a respite for you. All right, release that foot down. We'll extend right leg back, tuck under those toes, and stretch through that right calf muscle. So nice. This one's really great if you've been spending a lot of time on your feet. Or honestly, if you've been sitting at a desk a lot, sometimes it just feels good to stretch out through the legs. Breathe into that stretch. All right, let's release that right knee down. Come up into a high kneeling position. Extend your right leg forward. So we're coming into a low lunge. So if you want to scoot forward, you can, or you can stay in this more boxy position, whichever one feels better to you. If you are coming further forward, just make sure you're, as always, keeping that left hip engaged so that you're not collapsing and straining those hip ligaments. Inhale here, grow tall, and as you exhale, let's twist to the right. So you're using your left hand as a lever against the outside of your right shin, and you can just grab hold of your left thigh with your right hand. With every inhale, grow tall. With every exhale, see if you can get just a little bit deeper. Inhale to come back to center. And as you exhale, let's come back into a half split. So flex that right foot, and it's almost as if you're dragging that right heel back towards yourself across the mat. If you want to be up on blocks, that could be a really great place to be. Yogi's choice. Draw that heel back towards yourself. As always, if you're hypermobile, make sure you keep a micro bend in that knee, or just make sure you're engaging your quad to protect those knee joints. Again, in this position also, your spine is long, so you are growing tall as you are folding over that leg. Breathe. Use your breath to your advantage. All right, let's walk forward into our low lunge. Plant the hands, bring your right knee back, and we'll bring left knee forward. So again, you can be in that box position, or if you want to be in a deeper low lunge, just make sure right hip is engaged. Inhale to grow tall, and as you exhale, twist to the left. See if you can grow tall with your inhales and then soften around your center with the exhales. Help you get a little bit more relaxed in that twist. You don't really want to be clenching in twists. You want to be softening. On an inhale, unwind, and plant the hands, and flex that left foot, and we'll come back into that half split again. Spine is long. Really see if you can grow tall with each inhale. And as you exhale, see if you can get just a little bit deeper into that half split. Though mind you, it doesn't matter how deep you actually get. As long as you're working within the range of your body, then you'd be proud of where you're at. All right, on an inhale, you can bend that front knee. Now, we're gonna try something. Plant your fingertips. See if you can hold yourself up on your fingertips to extend both legs out long in front of you. If not, just find your own way there, and that's totally cool. But feel free to give it a try. See if you can strengthen those hands, right? And your core muscles to get through. All right, legs are out long in front of you. Inhale to grow tall, and exhale, forward fold. Want to feel your sit bones grounding down into the mat. And then you are also growing tall, as if someone has a string attached to the top of your head. They're just pulling you so that you are lengthening. Breathe and rest. One more breath here. On an inhale, come back up. Let's bring the sole of the left foot into the right thigh. Twist your body so that it is facing that right leg. Inhale to grow tall, and exhale, forward fold to that right leg. You can place your hands wherever helps you. I like to keep both my hands on the outside, but if you're doing this, or this, or this, it's whatever feels best for you. And again, as if someone's got a string out the top of your head, make sure that you are lengthening. Take one more breath here. On an inhale, sit up tall. On an exhale, twist to the right. So keep that left foot where it is. Enjoy the twist. Twists are really great for digestion too. So at this point in the week, if you're feeling, a little off in your digestive system, twists can be really helpful. Inhale, come back up to center. Let's extend that left leg long. Put the right sole of the foot on that left thigh. Twist the body to face that left leg. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale, forward fold. Flex that left foot to get a little deeper into that hamstring stretch. If you feel like this is enough for you, then don't worry about how flexed your foot is. That is a good little trick. Make sure you're not collapsing into your shoulders. You don't want them floating up towards your ears. Keep them nice and low. Inhale to come up. Exhale, twist to the left. Grow tall. Bring that gaze over your left shoulder to get a little bit deeper. See if you can relax your right leg in this twist. Sometimes that can be a little bit more difficult. Maybe not though, depends on the person. All right, inhale to unwind. Let's extend that right leg out. One more time, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, forward fold. So you're grounding through your sit bones, but you're also extending through the crown of your head. Root and rise. To me, there's just something super relaxing about forward folds. Don't know what it is. Super, super restorative for me, personally. I hope you feel the same, at least today. Inhale to grow tall, and we'll flip our legs around, come back into extended puppy. So knees and hips are stacked. Go ahead and extend forward. Come up onto the fingertips to open a little bit more through the chest. Just rest here. Allow your forehead to just sink into the mat while finding a little bit more space through the chest and the armpits. All right, let's come back into a wide leg child's pose. So bring your knees out, and then we'll extend long. Forehead comes back down to the mat. Nice, deep, cleansing breaths here. If you want, you can do some ujjayi breathing, or you can take some deep breaths in through the nose, and big cleansing breaths out through the mouth. Let's go ahead and walk our hands over to the right. Come in for a side stretch on that right side. Make sure your shoulders are even. If you'd like, you can take your left hand and put it on top of the right to get even deeper. Feel a little bit more of a stretch through that left side body. Breathe and allow your body to just soften around this position. Creating space, we're also relaxing. And on an inhale, walk hands through center, all the way over to the left. And again, an option to take that right hand and place it on the left to open a little bit further through that right side body. On an inhale, walk yourself back to center. And then slowly peel the body all the way up into a kneeling position. Good job. All right, bring knees together, plant the hands, tuck under the toes. Let's come back into our first downward facing dog. Now go ahead and take a moment to set the posture. If you want to pedal through the feet, get a nice little hamstring stretch. Breathe here. This actually feels really nice today. All right. On an inhale, lift right leg up, open through the hip. You can bend that top knee if you want to get a little bit deeper. And then bring it through into pigeon. Now again with pigeon, if you are not here for the hip opening flow, if you want to go for a more right angle, make sure that you scoot your bum back. Don't heel toe your foot forward. Grab a block or a blanket or something to prop your buns up to help support your hip joints a little bit better. Inhale here, and as you exhale, let's forward fold. So you come all the way down to the forearms. If you want to stay up on your hands, that's fine. If you want to be up on a block, that can be a really great place to be too. Just relax here. And try to draw your knees towards each other to support your hips. If you feel like you're sinking down into them, that's no good. So make sure that you draw those knees together if you feel like that's happening. You just rest here. See, I promised a flow where we would do a pigeon with a forward fold. Keep my promises, guys. Rest here. Again, if you engage that left hip, then oftentimes it will provide a little extra room in the right hip to open a little bit further. So you can play around with that in your pigeon. Do a couple more breaths here. Right, on an inhale, come back up, extend tall. Let's remove that block, blanket, whatever you've got underneath you. Swing your left leg around to cross over the right, and we'll come into shoelace. So you are stacked, one on top of the other. If you've been flowing with me, you know what shoelace is. And inhale to extend tall, and exhale, forward fold. So you should feel the stretch all through the glutes. Hopefully it'll feel nice. It feels really good for me today. If shoelace is uncomfortable for you, you can always do that box position where your legs are a little bit more square. Or you can try pressing your knees towards one another. Both sit bones on the ground. Again, let that puppeteer pull you tall as you draw forward. Use your breath to your advantage in these stretches. As you inhale, grow tall, and as you exhale, use that space to compress in the ways that you want to, drawing your tummy just a little bit closer to your thighs. Your inhales, you can allow your back body to expand. And then exhale and again, draw a little deeper. All right, on an inhale, come back up tall. We'll twist around. Let's come into a wide leg forward fold. Hang here for just a moment and then continue all the way around into shoelace on the other side. So your right leg is on top now. Inhale, grow tall, and exhale, forward fold. So nice. Breathe here. One more breath. Right, on an inhale, come back up tall. Now let's plant the hands, and as best you can, see if you can jump back into a plank. So bring the weight forward onto those hands. You can just jump your feet back to a high plank and wave back into a downward facing dog. Good job. All right, let's lift with the left leg all the way up. You can open through the hip, bend the top knee if you'd like to get a little deeper, and then bring it forward, thread it through into your pigeon position. Again, grab a block or a blanket, t-shirt, whatever you've got. Support those hip joints. Rest your bum up on the block. And again, you can scoot your bum back if you want to make more of a right angle with your front leg. Inhale to grow tall, and exhale, forward fold. And again, I know I say this all the time, but don't be shocked if one of your legs is a little bit bendier than the other. We all have imbalances in our bodies. It's completely normal. Rest here. On an inhale, let's come back up. Go ahead and plant the hands, tuck under the back toes, come up into a high plank. If you want, you can move your block out of the way. Well, move your block out of the way because that's where we're headed. All right, slowly, let's lower all the way down to the belly, then come up into Sphinx position. So we're resting on our forearms here. Core is engaged, but we're not overly working it today. Go ahead and bend that left leg. Let's come in for a quad stretch. And open through the chest. So again, shoulders are far from the ears. Both sides. We're opening through the chest. We're also stretching out through that left quad. Nice deep breathing. Go ahead and release that. And let's bend that right leg. Grab hold with your right hand. Let's open through the chest. Stretch through that right quad. And keep those collarbones broad. We're not floating those shoulders up towards the ears. Deep breaths. All right, release that. Come back to Sphinx. Just hold here for a moment. All right, you're gonna release that Sphinx, roll over onto the back. You can just get there however is comfortable for you. And let's do a couple of hamstring stretches. So bend both your knees, extend the right leg long. You can grab hold either your thigh, your calf, or your foot, and just draw that leg towards you. Toes are pointed up above your head. So again, with every exhale, see if you can draw it just a little bit closer, but mind that knee. If you feel like you're hyperextending, either microbend or engage those quad muscles to protect the knee joints. I know I'm super repetitive, and I apologize, but I also don't apologize because the repetitiveness is what helps you guys remember these little tips and tricks to protect your body, right? Which is the whole goal of yoga. Want to increase our longevity. All right, let's release that foot down. Extend left leg up. And again, hamstring stretch on that left side. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw that leg towards you. Again, if you're just holding right here, that's awesome. Work with your body. Getting deeper into stretches is just something that comes with consistency and time. So if getting super deep into that hamstring stretch is important to you, just keep practicing. Don't strain yourself. Don't push. Just keep practicing. It's consistency. That's the trick. All right, on an inhale, let's release that down. All right, we're gonna come into a happy baby. So take your 2 peace fingers, grab hold of your big toe on each side. Or if this is uncomfortable for you, you can always just grab hold of the outside of the feet. Extend them up and then draw those knees into your armpits. Just hold here. See if you can find some relaxation here. If you want, you can rock from side to side. Or you can just find some stillness. Just see if you can find a way to make this a restful position for you. For some people, it really is naturally a restful position. If you're like me, it just kind of feels like a vulnerable position, so it can be a little bit more of a challenge. But that's okay too. You just work with it, right? See if you can rest. All right. If you want, you can either stay here, or if you want to try to extend the legs along. Again, you can rock side to side. If that feels nice, then let's bend those knees in, release the toes, bring the feet down, and just window wipe the legs from side to side. Just relieve some of the tension in the spine. Awesome. All right, and we'll just make our way into Shavasana. So extend those legs out long, or if you want to take any of the other variations, that's totally fine too, yogi's choice. Tuck the shoulder blades under the back, palms face up, or you can have palms on the belly, and close off the eyes. Now in your Shavasana, allow yourself to sink into the floor. Draw your focus to those grounding points, drawing that energy downwards. Allow yourself to center. Feel stable and supported in this position. And then draw your focus to the breath as it moves in and out of your lungs. And feel that breath directing the energy through your body. We'll take just a couple more breaths in this position. Allow yourself to make some subtle movements. You can wiggle the fingers and toes. Maybe you want to touch your thumb to each and every fingertip. And then whenever you feel ready, go ahead and make your way over to whichever side feels comfortable to you today. And make your way up into a comfortable seated position. Eyes remain closed. Bring hands to heart center. Go ahead and rub those hands together, create some friction. And then place the palms of the hands over the eyes and feel those vibrations. You can pull the hands away and blink open the eyes. Hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for flowing with me again today. I hope that that was a nice little respite in your week. As always with this challenge, please participate on Instagram. Post something of yourself today that helps you feel a little bit more fit or focused, and use that hashtag #FitAndFocusedHoliday. I love seeing you guys' posts. It just makes my heart so happy. And I'm so proud of the hard work that you guys have put into this challenge so far. Again, I hope that this was enjoyable for you. Please comment below and let me know what you thought. And I will see you again tomorrow. Have a swell day, and namaste.